Now, I want you guys to use hashtag Raiders to have your questions featured live on air. So all you got to do in the comments section is use hashtag Raiders to have your questions featured on air, or you guys can super chat. It's an easy way to get your questions on. Now, I don't know about this, but I'm pretty sure Jeff has had the first question on the show for like 8 straight weeks. So Jeff, applause to you, my man. You probably got your notifications turned on. Mitch, I know I have to change my profile pic, but in your opinion, what the Tom is wrong with our Raiders? Offensive line is struggling. The offense in general is kind of boring. They had only 2 passes last week of over 20 yards. You need to be able to stretch the football field a little bit. And Derek, he's kind of reading the defense, and when his first option isn't there, he panics a little bit. The Raiders need to just kind of have a little bit more fun on offense. I'm not saying more flea flickers, but we need to change things up a little bit. Let's go to G.J. Steinhauser. Is that German? Hey, Mitch, is Guenther on the hot seat? Last 2 games, defense was straight trash. If you guys think that Guenther should be on the hot seat, I want you to type hot seat right now in the comments section. Because people are talking in terms of Guenther. I mean, this defense has not looked good. Now, yes, I understand that they are a young defense, and yes, they have already dealt with a lot of injuries. That's my only reason why he might not be on the hot seat, because they have dealt with a lot of injuries. But here's the thing, Guenther, you got to get things straightened up, because giving up 34 points to the Vikings and getting ran on for 211 rushing yards, that's just not going to get it done. Let's go to Jerome. What up, Jerome? If you're over 21, what are you drinking? When does the Edward 40 hands happen? Or did I miss that already? So I said, if Keelan Doss doesn't make the original 53-man roster, I would do Edward 40 hands. I'm still trying to talk to my bosses because they actually don't even believe that you guys want to see it. If you want me to do Edward 40 hands, type 40 in the comments section. But unfortunately, I may be forced to do it on an IG Live. People are talking. Let's go to Havana Cash, Havana, either one. At what point in the season do you think, if at all, will the whole team be healthy? Obviously, minus Abram. Yeah, I mean, I think at this point in the season, it's a long season. So for have everybody healthy, no. If maybe we can get back to 90%, that would be great. But the Raiders are really, really banged up right now, which is why I'm doing a top 10 free agents that the Raiders could potentially go out and sign. Let's go to my man, Juan Dia. Tank for Herbert. Okay. You're not the first person that has come up with this, Juan. Or it could be Justin Herbert. I'm not sure. Get a picture. There's only 2 quarterbacks right now in the draft that I would even consider taking, and that's Justin Herbert or Tua. We'll see, though. We will put out some videos probably later on in the year, hopefully around the NFL draft. We will be live for the draft here at Chat Sports. But if you guys think that the Raiders should tank for Herbert, remember, you can't tank for Trevor Lawrence because he's coming out in 2021. So we're already at that point, though, I guess, with Derek Carr. Let's go to my man, Keith. What up, Keith? How's San Diego? Next time I go out there, I'll let you know. Is Gruden using Jacobs to his full potential, or is he only using him when we are losing? So week 2, Josh was dealing with some cramps. He was also not feeling well. Remember, also then, week 3, he had 10 carries for 44 yards. John has said that he wants to get Josh more involved in the passing game. We'll see if he does it or not. But Josh also was super sick last week. He lost 10 pounds. They were really trying to pace him. And unfortunately, the game got so out of hand so quickly. I don't want to say that we shouldn't have used him, but I also see this running back. We're down 21-0 in a snap of a finger, who's been sick, who might not be 100% healthy. Maybe it's not smart to trot him out onto the field. But Keith, it's a good question. Keith, also, I'm going to ask you a favor. Send youtube.com/Raiders Report to every single one of your Raiders friends. So since we've been doing this live, we've gained about 50 subscribers. So shout out to y'all. Get us to 30K subscribers. I said once we get to 25K, we'll do some more ticket giveaways. I'm doing a Raiders vs. Lions ticket giveaway. Hit me up on IG or Twitter if you want the details on that. But get us to 30K subscribers. More tickets, shirt giveaways, a whole bunch of giveaways, pop sockets in the back of your phone. Let me know what you guys want. Once we get to 30K, hey, doors are going to be opening. Also, speaking of opening, I'm opening up a challenge to you. If you think that you can beat me on FanDuel, I want you to challenge me on FanDuel. So this is what you got to do. you got to go to FanDuel.com/chatsports. You have to create a new account, okay? You have to create a new account. FanDuel.com/chatsports. Once you sign up and deposit, put down at least $5. What I want you to do then is send me a challenge on Twitter or on Instagram, all right? Make it $1. Make it $2. Make it $3. I don't think you're going to beat me. But FanDuel.com/chatsports. Raider Nation, come on, challenge me. Let's go to my man, Eric. What up, brother? What's up, Mitch? Do we have a better chance at bringing back Crabtree or getting Jalen Ramsey? Well, I'm going to be talking about Michael Crabtree here in a little bit. But in terms of who do I think we have a better chance of getting, honestly, I'd probably say we have a better chance of getting Crabtree simply because he's a free agent. And the Jags, they want 2 first-rounders, and it sounds like right now they might actually pay Jalen Ramsey. Let's go to Ignacio Fernandez. Did I get that right? Good job. Mitch, do you think Derek Carr will finish the season as the starting quarterback? Hang on. I hope so. Derek needs to play quarterback for the Raiders all 16 games. 2 reasons. 1, there's not a better option out there. The second reason, I'm worried if Derek doesn't start a game and Nathan Peterman comes in and start, I have to get a Nathan Peterman tattoo. So between you and me, yeah, Derek needs to start all 16 games. Let's go to Justin Castillo. Why are the Raiders not targeting downfield? Derek is the dink and dunk magician out there. 2 reasons. 1, I mean, you saw it last week. The reason why they didn't stretch the ball downfield, it wasn't there. I mean, Tyrell Williams was totally shut down the entire game, minus the very end of garbage time. And the second reason is the blocking was really bad last week against the Vikings. They totally ate up our offensive line. Now, Richie Incognito, I thought, played well. Trent Brown played okay. Hudson did his thing. But Colton Miller and Denzel Good, they got ripped. I mean, they got ripped apart. And Derek got flustered, and once that first option wasn't there, he, checked it down. I think it's 2 parts. Derek needs to be able to take a little bit more risks. We also need to be able to draw up better plays. Like, our plays are so boring right now. Straight up, it is like vanilla ice cream. It's like going to Ben & Jerry's and ordering vanilla. If you go to Ben & Jerry's and just get vanilla, I really question what you're doing with your life. That sounds like something Tom would do. Let's go to Space Monkey. Hi, Tom. More pressing need, defensive end or linebacker. I'm actually going to go with linebacker here, okay? Because there's a lot of injuries right now to our linebacking core, and it was already, I'll say, a thin unit in terms of depth. I have confidence in Furl. Arden Key, yes, he has upside, but he's been struggling a little bit. I'm not really sure why Max Crosby didn't play this past week, but I do think the Raiders have more depth at defensive end and defensive line in general than they do at linebacker right now, because we are very, very thin at linebacker. Jay Dizzle, faux shizzle. Wow. Should we draft Jared Judy? There's 2 parts to this question, right? So, do I love Jared Judy? Yes, he is by far the best wide receiver in this year's draft class. However, if we draft Jared Judy, Jerry Judy. Well, he said Jared. Jerry Judy. That means we're probably in the top 7, which means it's a very bad year. So it's like, do you want the Raiders to have a bad year and get Judy? He is the best wide receiver, though, this year, and everyone's laughing at me. Yeah, guys, I don't always study college football. So, whatever. Let's go to Marvin Thomas. What's up, dude? Should we give Leicester Cotton a try? I'm going to go no, because Leicester Cotton didn't really look all that great in the preseason. The only way I'm trying out anything Cotton, and I'm so happy with my producer right now, she's on the exact same page as me, is if you're going to go get a t-shirt. And if you're going to get a t-shirt, you got to go to RaiderNationStore.net, man. If you like these t-shirts, they got new ones. Go get yourself a t-shirt at RaiderNationStore.net. If you want a flag, bang, right there, RaiderNationStore.net. And also, if you guys do it, use my promo code Mitch20 for 20% off. And if you're like, wait, Mitch, how can I see more? They got a lot of cool stuff on Instagram as well, at Raider Nation Store on Instagram, www.RaiderNationStore.net. Jeff, man, we got to get you a shirt. Jeff, hit me up. I know you're always hitting me up on IG. Hit me up on IG. I'm going to talk to Raider Nation Store. I think we can all agree that he needs a new shirt. Guys, make sure you guys are using hashtag Raiders in the comments section. We'll do our best to pull them up on YouTube and on Facebook. What's worse right now, our pass rush or our secondary? It's a great question, Jeff. What do you guys think? Pass rush or secondary? Type R for rush or type S for secondary. So let some of those comments flow in. I'll give some people here a shout out real quick. And as 559 Raider says FAB. You know what? I'm all about FAB. I see a bunch of people saying both. I do think both are a concern, but I think our secondary is the bigger concern. And the reason why I think it's a bigger concern is because we signed players like a LaMarcus Joyner, who has really struggled, who actually did not play all that much. Our defensive line, we didn't really go out and spend much on. Sure, we invested in some draft capital, but in terms of dollars, we went out and spent money on that secondary. The secondary has been a little bit more depressing to me because we've also been giving up way too many big plays. Let's go to Adrian. What's up, my man? Mitch, how much confidence do you have in Gruden on his play calling? On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your confidence in Jon Gruden? 1 to 10. 1 being like, y'all have absolutely no confidence. 10 being, I have a lot of confidence in Jon Gruden. For right now, I'm at about a 5. I think Jon is a smart dude. There are a lot of injuries right now, and there's still a lot of moving parts. But we need to be able to, move the ball down the field. So I'm seeing 5, some 7. So Oakland, Terrell, Thomas Moore, Stone Raider. I appreciate your guys' answer. For me, though, it's about a 5. Let's go to Joseph Rodriguez. Did I get that right? I'm not quite sure. Appreciate your question, though. Nope, we're going to Devin Mora. Do you think it's worth keeping Carr through 2020 and possibly wait for Trevor in the 2021 draft? Now I know why Alicia put this one up on screen. Anything Trevor Lawrence. Alicia went to Clemson. So, do I think we should keep Carr until 2020? Yes, I do, because I don't think there's another option out there right now for us. I'm not the biggest fan of, I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest Tua guy. I need to see it a little bit more. And then Justin Herbert, we'll see. If you could tell me right now, though, we get Trevor in 2021, yeah, I'd probably try to grow out my hair like Trevor Lawrence if that's the case. Let's go to Luis. Luis, Mitch, do you think Carr is soft? I think that's probably a better question for his wife. Oh, no, Luis, you need to get a picture. I don't know if he's soft. There's two parts to this. You tell me how many people out there would want to get hit by a defensive end, a linebacker, any NFL player. The list is very, very small, okay? Very, very small. So, in that regard, I can understand why he gets a little bit skittish. The real issue, though, is, if he's getting skittish, I feel like ever since that hit in 2016, he is a totally different quarterback, which is upsetting to see. But what do you guys think? Is Derek Carr soft? Let me know in the comments section. And if you're not already like this, if you haven't already liked this on Facebook, make sure you guys do. It's facebook.com/JustWinBabyRaiders. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this. I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.